So for the front end, we're working on, we're just gonna reinforce this a little bit more. We got a piece to fit right in there. And then we're actually just gonna bolt this to the frame. And then we're working on the actual steering mechanism themselves. So Arlene is working on making some tabs that are gonna bolt onto here, that'll stick out. And then we're gonna come to a central section where we can connect to the steering shaft and turn that. So right now they're working on getting the steering wheel mounted, and then we also got these tabs to weld on.
I expect this up in this. More Alright. Totally. It'll be good. You did it. Just a bit so then it doesn't go. Done.
Sick.
Nice.
We got a go-kart on our hands, Evan.
Yes. Oh yeah. Great.
So here's the problem: they don't have discs for that axle size.
Yep.
But I used to do this in my go-karts all the time. You just use a sprocket the same way. You know what I mean? Pull it back. We're gonna cut a piece like this L, and it drill a hole here, and that's gonna drill into this.
Okay.
So that's gonna be fixed, right? And then with this, the caliper, we're gonna take these two spots and drill holes into here and here, and we're just gonna bolt it on like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Half inches.
Yep.
Nothing is
Perfect. Is that Quantum Park University? Working on the steering for Barbie, we have our tabs where the metal rod that we have here is going to connect to the actual steering shaft itself, where we have the welded bracket for it to be connected so we can have movable wheels.
Nice.
Soon she will be running.
So Matt's working on our e-brake, which this is our sweet e-brake handle.
Go.
Too long, eh? First turn. Hey! Oh, we lost one.
That one's coming on the back.
Yeah, needs to be bolted down properly, but it kind of works. So our steering officially works. We made a little bracket here that bolts onto the bottom of the steering shaft. And then we got these, which we threaded, that comes out to the hub of the wheel. And that way it kind of works to turn both the wheels, and it works perfectly. And we actually got some pretty good angles. Show us the angle, Evan. How much? Oh yeah. Mad drift angle. So this is perfect. Perfect solution. Last thing we're working on. Well, not the last thing, but we're working on the e-brake. We got that sorted. Going back to the brake there. And we're just drilling out this handle here. Putting a hole in there so that we can put it on there. And that will work as a perfect brake.
Oh, right? Evan? No. Eventually, all you have to do is as much as you wanted it to go. You should pressure wash your car before it rains.
How does it feel, Chad?
That's perfect.
Pretty good, hey?
I like that.
Yeah? It's all working. Steering and brakes is working. I think we're just gonna weld up the front a little bit and then we're gonna rip this thing down the hill and make sure it stops.
There we go.
Fire! We finally got the front end welded up. Steering's on and we got a brake, so it's the first rolling test.
Getting there, man.
We're getting so close. We got an upper mount for the steering wheel in, e-brakes in, motor's close. Really, like, what we need to do to get this thing driving is get a throttle cable on and we can ride this thing. So we have a throttle cable up here. We stole it from one of our little quads here and we built a little bracket that sits there, lets a cable hook up, it comes across and relays to this whole throttle assembly. So now we've got a throttle and a brake. It's on the same side, unfortunately, but that's the side of the handle that we had. And they both go to the same axle anyways, so that's how it's gonna work. So we're gonna put the seat back on. We just gotta hook up a gas tank, and then we should actually be able to take it for a little ride.
It smells good. It's probably gonna be scary because this has been in the baking for 3 months. 3 or 4. I was about to say 3 years. I was gonna be 3 years. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna say that. First, it's just gonna get put on jack stands just to see how everything works: throttle, brake, chain, and everything. And then, if it goes good, then test drive it. In case he does it, you're supposed to have
Drive.
I'm like a kid on Christmas now. Or in a candy store. But yeah, I'm ready for the first ride. Or should we get the jack stands off and actually test this thing?
Fine tuning. Try the brake.
It works!
You guys gonna break his off?
We just like duct tape one on there. Alright, rip it, Evan. Wow, it's quick. It's like no throttle. It's quick, man. Like, this thing actually rips pretty good. Pulls really well, except for I was taking it around a corner and I ripped the steering wheel right off, almost fell off. Apparently it was almost only tack welded and we forgot about that. I wonder who welded the steering wheel on.
Might have been Chad.
Must have been Chad. Anyways, we got to re-weld that on, but it drives actually like really well. This thing's pretty quick. The clutch was smoking like crazy, but I think that's just it wearing in. So yeah, we got to fix the steering wheel, reinforce a few things, and then do like a proper gas tank on this.
Hopefully no one needs to go in the hood.
Alright, this thing is pretty much done. We've been working over it on the last little bit, tying up all the loose ends, throttle cable's tied up. We did sort of like a new brake setup, new brake rotor. So the brake's much cleaner. We created this centerpiece for the body to fill that gap. Got a little heat shield there and a new gas tank. So we're taking it for its proper official rip around the property, see how it does.
Yes.
You excited?
Yes, very.
That's awesome. That's sick.
Just covered it mud.
That's so sick. Yeah, you got it? So we did some upgrades to Barbie. We reinforced the brake because it broke. We got a larger sprocket to drop the gearing, so it'll be better on the low end stuff. And we're taking it for another spin, see how it goes. Oh yeah.
It needs weight in the front, so I'm adding brake. Literal brake.
Yeah, it doesn't steer as well because all the weight's in the back, so some more weight in the front and rip it. That's a lot of weight.
That'll work. Just some zip ties will hold it down.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. I mean, without the weight, it just counter steers on it.
Yeah.
So with weight, it should be.
And we're pausing now, right?
We got pausey. All right, Rom, you ready to test it? Yes. All right. Hop on. Just hold the brake. All right, Nelson. Is she tuned? Nope. Can I pull the brake? Huh? It is off.
Rip it, Evan!
send it here.
Runs pretty good. I think something in it is causing, like, we're running such low RPMs. Maybe this sprocket's still not big enough. Something about it, and the clutch keeps on pretty much roasting, so we're gonna have to tune this a little bit, but it's definitely a lot of fun to ride. Thoughts, Evan?
She rips, that's all that matters.
What does it feel like turning this from an idea into something real?
Well, it started off as something that was on the side of the road that was for free, and all I could think about, go-kart.
Go-kart. We did it.
That's all I could think about, and well,
You killed it, man.
Barbie. Time to paint the wheels. Clean.
That's amazing. Works so well.
So satisfying.
Yeah.